Good morning, students. Hope that by the grace of Almighty, all of you are fine. My dear students, if you want to calculate the ratios of this chapter, you should not only memorize these formulas, but also you should memorize these general guidelines. Otherwise, you cannot calculate the ratios. Okay, dear students. So, just follow. Current assets is equal to cash plus bank balance plus accounts receivable plus bills receivable or notes receivable plus short term investment plus closing inventory plus prepaid or advance expenses plus accrued income plus VAT. Now, current liabilities is equal to accounts payable plus bills payable or notes payable plus bank overdraft plus outstanding expenses plus advance income plus income tax provision plus short term loan plus proposed dividend payable plus welfare fund plus unclaimed dividend plus VAT. Okay, dear students. Also, liquid assets is equal to total current assets minus closing inventory minus advance expenses. Now, working capital or current capital formula is current assets minus current liabilities. Okay, dear students. Now, external liabilities is equal to accounts payable plus bills payable plus bank overdraft plus outstanding expenses plus advance income plus income tax provision plus short term loan plus welfare fund plus VAT plus debenture plus bonds payable. Now, owner's equity, share capital plus general reserve plus share premium plus balance of retained earnings plus profit or dividend equalization fund plus sinking fund minus preliminary expenses minus deferred advertisement minus underwriters commission. Okay, dear students. Now, gross profit formula is sales minus cost of goods sold. Now, net sales formula is sales minus sales return minus sales discount. Now, net profit formula is gross profit minus indirect expenses. Now, capital employed formula is fixed assets plus working capital or total assets minus fictitious assets minus current liabilities or fixed assets plus current assets minus current liabilities or owner's equity plus long term loan or share capital plus general reserve plus net profit balance plus dividend equalization fund plus sinking fund minus fictitious assets. Okay, dear students. Now, cost of goods sold. Formula is opening stock plus net purchase plus other direct expenses minus closing stock, or net sales minus gross profit. Okay, dear students. Now, average stock. Formula is opening stock plus closing stock divided 2. Now, average accounts receivable. Formula is opening accounts receivable plus closing accounts receivable divided 2. Now, just follow it. Without any instruction, sales means net sales, or sales means credit sales, and purchase means net purchase, or purchase means credit purchase. Okay, dear students. Also follow that if there is no opening stock in the question, then closing stock will be treated as average stock. Okay, dear students. My dear student, without memorizing this formula, you cannot solve the math properly.